Hey guys, we about to go deep. We about to go deep. Have you ever ate a meal where you felt guilty while you were eating it or after you ate that meal? I don't care what anyone says. Eating a meal that you know is good for you makes that meal so much better. And I love, love, love food. Food is so exciting if you explore its infinite possibilities. Now, nutrition is very personal to the individual. It establishes liberty and freedom to eat whatever you want to eat. But I'm going to challenge that idea by acknowledging that with choice comes great responsibility. And not in a bad way, in an absolute way. If you eat nutritious foods, it's going to show. If you eat not so nutritious foods, it's going to show. And diet is probably one of the most controversial subjects in health. So, for week 3 in March of Start Your Journey, I challenge you to plan your own meals. Now, let me make this very clear. Fail to plan and plan to fail. If you don't know what you're going to eat, what are you going to eat? Not planning your meals puts you in a very vulnerable place of typically waiting to eat until you're starving. And we already know that that can lead to binge eating, right? Where you're just eating so much because you're so hungry, right? Or you're gonna eat anything that you see because you're so hungry, and you eat unintentionally. So unintentionally meaning you don't even know why you're eating these foods. You have no purpose behind eating these foods. You're not thinking, oh, I want to, keep my muscle mass, or I want to keep bone density, or I want to regulate my hormones. You're just eating to eat. So planning your meals can be as simple as writing out a grocery list. Think about the meal you want to make and then write out the ingredients for that. Now, you may not actually even make that meal, but just you writing it out helps you understand what you're looking to put in your meal. Or you can make your favorite meal and make enough of it to last a couple of days. Or if you're rich, subscribe to a meal prep service. Get the meals sent to your home for however many days so that you don't have to think about the meals that you want to eat, and you at least have better choices of what you eat. Now the question is, what is a good meal? With all the noise out there about dietary limits, you might as well be eating air. So I've created a meal checklist to help you put your meals together. Number 1, does your meal have vegetables in it? Now, vegetables can be broccoli, asparagus, carrots, string beans. The choice is endless. Just make sure you have one of them on your plate. Number 2, does your plate have protein on it? Now, controversial because people think they don't need protein because they're not a bodybuilder, but you need protein. Protein is constantly being used, so you need to always replenish it. On top of that, protein builds hormones. So you're not going to be in homeostasis, which means a balanced body, if you don't have protein on your plate. And you can get protein from lean meat, chicken, turkey, beef. You can get it from tuna, fish. You can get it from beans. There's a lot of places to get it. Just make sure that it's on your plate. Number 3, fiber. Now notice I didn't say carbohydrates because carbohydrates has been condemned in the world of health, but you need to stay regulated. And you stay regulated with grains or root vegetables. So we're talking about oatmeal, bulgur, we're talking about sweet potatoes, we're talking about bananas. All these things carry fiber and will keep you regulated. And then lastly, does your plate have fat on it? And by fat, I mean healthy fat. And by not healthy, I mean it's usually imbalanced. So we might be eating a lot of saturated fats, but we're not taking in a lot of unsaturated or monosaturated fats. So you can get your fats from nuts like almonds, walnuts, or you can get it from seeds like flax seeds or hemp seeds. You can get it from olive oil. There's so many places you can get it. You got to sprinkle it on, or you can cook with it. Just make sure that you have it somewhere incorporated on your plate. So for the rest of the week, I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples of just different meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I wish you good luck on this journey this week. And I'll see you at the finish line. Later. Deuces.